Let's be honest, finding a good mobile MMORPG right now feels pretty impossible. Most are just boring autoplay simulators or aggressive pay-to-win cash grabs. But what if I told you there are still games that actually respect your time and skill? From hardcore full-loot giants to stunning upcoming releases, I've tracked down the 10 best mobile MMORPGs worth your storage space. Trust me, you don't want to miss number 1. Number 10. Magicmon World is one of those MMORPGs that immediately hooks you with an absolutely absurd amount of launch rewards, colorful anime visuals, and hundreds of pets to collect and evolve. Unlike traditional MMOs, combat heavily relies on autoplay, so the real progression comes from building stronger pet combinations and optimizing your team. Beyond that, you'll find guild content, world bosses, PvP, and plenty of long-term progression systems to grind through. It may not be the most skill-based MMORPG out there, but for progression lovers, it's an easy recommendation. Number 9. RF Online Next is an upcoming sci-fi MMORPG built around massive faction wars, giant mechs, aerial combat, and large-scale PvP battles. Rather than focusing on traditional quest grinding, the game puts players in the middle of an ongoing conflict between rival factions. The visuals look impressive, and with its June 18th launch right around the corner, it's definitely a game MMO fans should keep an eye on. The only thing making some players nervous is that it's a Netmarble game, so alongside the faction war, many are already preparing for the potential battle between free-to-play players and credit cards. Before we continue the list, I need to talk about Dragon Raja ReRise RPG for a second, because this game genuinely surprised me more than I expected. If you know the original Dragon Raja series, this game is made by the same team, but this time, it's been built as a full hero-raising RPG focused on collecting powerful characters, creating insane team synergies, and constantly evolving your squad into something completely broken. And right now is the perfect time to start, because the 7 Deadly Sins collaboration is live. You can get Meliodas and Elizabeth for free, and the collab feels super faithful to the anime with amazing effects, special events, and music from legendary composer Hiroyuki Sawano. The moment you jump in, the game throws you into a futuristic neon fantasy world where characters fly across the screen, unleash insane ultimates, and turn every battle into a full anime action scene. What really hooked me is the progression system. You summon heroes, evolve them, awaken stronger forms, unlock abilities, and slowly build a squad that destroys everything. Trying different lineups and team combinations is really satisfying because every character changes how your team plays. There's a one-tap daily clear system, so instead of grinding for hours every day, you can focus more on boss fights, PvP, upgrading heroes, and making your team stronger. Plus, the launch rewards are crazy right now. Up to 400 summons, free SSR characters like SSR Erii, free skins, and tons of rewards just for starting early. So if you enjoy anime RPGs, hero collectors, or flashy progression systems without endless grinding, definitely check out Dragon Raja ReRise RPG and try the 7 Deadly Sins collaboration while it's live. Number 8. For players who miss the old-school MMORPG experience, Eterspire feels like a refreshing throwback. Instead of relying on autoplay, it lets you manually explore the world, hunt monsters, farm gear, and slowly build your character's power over time. Every new piece of equipment feels meaningful, making progression surprisingly satisfying. The graphics may be simple, but the sense of adventure and rewarding grind have helped Eterspire earn a loyal community and some of the highest ratings in the mobile MMORPG genre. Number 7. If you're missing the golden age of MMORPGs, Tree of Savior Neo might be exactly what you're looking for. With its beautiful anime-inspired world, incredibly deep class customization system, world bosses, guild content, and constant character growth, it captures a lot of the charm that made classic MMOs so addictive. Every session feels rewarding thanks to steady gear upgrades and progression systems that always give you something to work toward. It does lean into autoplay and modern mobile MMO mechanics, but if you enjoy the grind of making your character stronger and being part of a living online world, Tree of Savior Neo is an easy recommendation. Number 6. Eternal Sword Pact drops you into a stunning Eastern fantasy world filled with mythical beasts, legendary weapons, and spectacular battles. As you progress, you'll collect powerful mystic familiars, unlock stronger abilities, and watch your character grow from a simple warrior into a boss-slaying powerhouse. What makes the game stand out is its balance between convenience and skill. Routine grinding can be automated, but tougher bosses and guild raids still demand proper timing, positioning, and manual control. Number 5. Now, I know Neverness to Everness isn't a dedicated MMORPG, but the amount of social and co-op content here was enough for me to include it on this list. Set in a massive urban open world, the game lets you explore the city with friends, take on world bosses, and even jump into different mini-games together. Unlike many gacha games where multiplayer feels tacked on, NTE actually encourages players to treat the city as a shared playground. The main story is still a solo experience, but NTE is the perfect excuse to get your squad together and cause some chaos in the city. Albion Online is still considered the king of mobile MMORPGs for one simple reason. Success here isn't determined by how much money you spend, but by your skill, game knowledge, and the risks you're willing to take. With a player-driven economy, full loot PvP, massive guild wars, and regular content updates, there's always something happening in the world. It can be brutal, but that's exactly what makes every victory, every escape, and every valuable piece of loot feel truly earned. Number 3. Toram Online is proof you don't need flashy graphics or aggressive monetization to build a great MMORPG. Instead of locking you into predefined classes, the game gives you complete freedom to create your own build, experiment with different weapons, and play exactly how you want. Combined with challenging bosses, an active player economy, guilds, and years of content updates, it delivers the kind of freedom and progression that many modern MMOs have lost. If you enjoy building unique characters and earning your power through gameplay rather than autoplay, Toram Online remains one of the best MMORPGs you can play online. Number 2. Old School RuneScape is proof that great MMORPGs don't need cutting-edge graphics to stay relevant. Literally, decades after launch, it's still one of the most played MMOs in the world because it respects something many modern games don't: your time. The progress you make today will still matter years from now, whether you're grinding skills, chasing rare gear, building wealth, or completing quests. And speaking of quests, they're some of the best in the genre, feeling more like real adventures filled with stories, puzzles, and memorable characters rather than simple fetch tasks. Add in a player-driven economy, community-voted updates, and the freedom to play however you want, and it's easy to see why Old School RuneScape remains one of the most beloved MMORPGs ever made. Number 1. It's easy to see why MMORPG fans are excited for Final Fantasy XIV Mobile. This game isn't just another fantasy MMO, it's a mobile adaptation of one of the most beloved MMORPGs ever made. From exploring the world of Eorzea and tackling memorable dungeons to switching between multiple jobs on a single character, the game aims to bring the core Final Fantasy XIV experience to mobile without losing what made the original so special. It even includes fan-favorite activities like Chocobo Racing and Triple Triad, making the world feel more than just a place to grind quests. The game officially launches in China on June 19th, and while its global future remains uncertain, if it eventually launches worldwide, it could set a new standard for mobile MMORPGs. And finally, before ending the video, let's talk about a few upcoming MMORPGs that have the potential to shake up the entire genre. From massive seamless worlds and large-scale PvP to next-gen graphics and ambitious combat systems, these are the MMO projects that players will be watching very closely over the next couple of years.